As I thought about it, I wanted something that would fill the space, be memorable, and project the image of the company, which is one of steadfastness. One morning I woke up and I said, it's going to be a tower. One of the things that was a big deal was just figuring out what the crystals were going to look like.
Were they going to be 4-sided, 5-sided, 6-sided?
So we used these two polarized lenses, like big sheets, and it would check to see the stress in the crystal. And then we would put it...
There were all these components that had to come together at the same time.
But I was glad that we did it. I like working with glass because you get the lightness and airiness of glass, but glass also has the property of being really massive, and those were sort of the things in my mind.
That's what makes Jim successful as a person, is that he has a lot of ideas. He's not stagnant in his thinking. And you know, at first he says, I want to make this tower, and I'm going, okay, let's see how this pans out. But the more we talked, more he was really serious. And then it was like, okay, game's on.
The first thing I did was I did a lot of sketches. That sort of gave me the idea, and then I built some little models to see how it might work.
So it evolved. We responded to what was our next thing. It was like, well, there's the basic structure and the unistrut and it, you know, being a unified system.
The biggest challenge, or the thing that took the most research, was coming up with the design of the crystals themselves. Tried different styles in that, and that's when we came up with the design of a hexagonal crystal.
Once the mold started forming and, you know, he moved on to making the cherry molds and had those different shapes, it really fit together so well.
When we were blowing glass, there's at least 3 people in the room and renting the equipment and the space and the time. And if we made 12 and we got 11 that were good, that was awesome, you know.
It was a workout.
I got stronger over time, that's for sure.
Well, I had, you know, because I would do the final gather and I'd be lifting and pushing down, and I got strong biceps on my right arm and strong triceps on my left. And what was the total number of people you had working to prep the crystals?
I had about 5 at a certain point. We did a lot of the fabrication, taking all the parts and assembling them. And so I was the person that got the team together, and I hired a lot of students, and we just had a great time putting all of the parts together.
There's a mysticism about glass that everyone kind of wants to know, and the scale of this thing it has a sense of awe about it, and then that leads you to how they do that.
I wanted the tower to be made of clear glass so that the coloring would be added by lighting. Therefore, we developed a system of reflection and refraction to hide the frame. 21st Century is an innovative company. Therefore, the sculpture symbolizes that instant in time when an idea crystallizes in the mind to become reality.
It's classy. Glass just has this really bright, impactful effect. And it really just shows this level of identity that changes the way the space is happening.
There's a lot of amazing lobbies out there, but I think very few of them have unique, individually made, you know, pieces of artwork in them that are monumental sculptures.
I'm ready to do another one. I think that a company that wants to have a distinctive image would want something like this. Something like this would be ideal for your lobby.